Today was kind of a difficult session, to be honest. The front squats are really starting to feel pretty heavy. You would think since I can back squat, I maxed out at 310 for 5 sets of five. I really wouldn't have too many issues with only 190 pounds, but the leverages of a front squat are significantly different than a back squat, and it's honestly becoming more apparent to me the more that I do them. Um, it's hard. I was feeling pretty tired by the fourth and fifth set, and I could definitely feel myself trying to or have to focus on each rep to get through this. I know I have a tendency on lighter weights to just kind of muscle my way through things, and that is completely true with the front squats as well. I do find myself doing that, and like right there, that last rep right there, I was focusing on making sure I was doing the rep correctly, and not force my way through it just because I know I can move the weight regardless of how I'm approaching it. And it's getting to a point where I really can't do that anymore with front squats. So that's good. It's also slightly frustrating because I I want to push more weight, but I can't. Well, not that I can't. It's just getting a little harder. Yeah, I've got 35 pounds to go until 225, so that's 7 more sessions of front squats, and then just I might deload, or I'm thinking of trying to max out after that. I'll be hitting the 225 on, as long as everything goes according to plan. July 26th, so I'll have the 28th and the 30th to kind of do what I want with the workouts. And I could finish out the week and just kind of max out or work on deloading a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe I'll back down and do some more of these, or maybe I'll start moving back into back squats, just because I've really kind of taken some time to relax a little bit and get that going. So watching this set in particular, it'll really highlight how I felt going into this little bit, as it's really starting to wear on me. So you can see me focusing on my hips and making sure that I'm moving everything correctly, focusing on getting the hamstrings involved in that motion, making sure I'm not tilting too much. And it's I'm definitely feeling tired by the end of those. Afterwards, you can kind of see it set it up. I did some 9-inch block pulls with the deadlift bar. Just kind of wanted to see where I'm at on these. I really don't do them that much anymore. And trying to focus on good posture and positioning with them, because I know that was an issue towards the end. So starting off at 5, a set of 5 at 135, super casual, working keeping control on the way down. 225, more or less the same. It's becoming a weight that I can just kind of pull without thinking about it. Positioning looks pretty good here, so I'm not too concerned. Back super flat, hips aren't getting too high. Good engagement from the hips, hamstrings, to get the weight up, and grip solid. 315. This felt pretty much the same. So let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's fine. Good hip engagement, good use of the hamstrings to get that weight going. 405 felt super casual as well, so I believe that one just kind of came right up. I did this for 1 rep, kind of following the same scheme I do for trying to max out my deadlift, either trap bar or conventional. And okay, that looked a lot better than it felt. It felt like it was pretty rough on me, but there's no rounding on my back. It's just coming straight up, and that's just kind of a testament to my ability to lock that weight out. Now, this one was interesting with the 440. I got really close to breaking the weight raw. And I tried it once, hook grip, and had a pretty good bend to the bar, and I got it off the blocks. Switched over to mixed grip just because I felt like I was really close and I just wanted to go for it, and got it off again, had a really good bend to it, but ultimately couldn't break it, so I decided to take 90 seconds and come back with my figure eights. I just pull it and see what happened. This, I really want to see what the position in my back on this one, because I felt strained. Okay, the hips were fine. There's a little bit of rounding in the upper back. But I was able to move the weight, so that was good. um, Next, I tried doing 475, and I tried it, I think once or twice. I think you just tried it once, just because there was nothing coming out of it. Or no, I did it twice. So you'll see me try once here, just pulling it raw, and I felt like I had it. I had the right amount of tension and everything. I just couldn't quite get it going. You can see it's starting to break as I'm getting the weight up, and I'm kind of thinking about it. I didn't feel like I expended a whole lot of energy, but I felt like I was leaking power out of my core. So I thought I'd put a belt on, which I don't know if the belts are any beneficial to me anymore, just because I'm not used to wearing them. It was hard for me to really focus and concentrate the power in my core with a belt now. And I may have kind of ruined my ability to do that. So let me see how this looks from this perspective. Okay, there was no movement there at all, and kind of what I felt is I just didn't have I didn't have any energy in me to do that at all at that moment, and I don't think I could have pulled 475 yet. Maybe I can. I'm not sure. Again, this is a movement that I haven't done in maybe 4 months, and I just need to get back into it a little bit to see what I can pull. It does have benefits. It definitely increases the strength of my hips, and gets me used to holding a heavier weight in my hands so that I can lock it out. I hopefully can do this a couple more times in the next couple of weeks and really kind of push it. So I think maybe I'll do a combination of conventional deficit deadlifts and block pulls for a few weeks, kind of shake things up a little bit, and maybe just do 2 or 3 singles at 405 with the conventional pulls, work up to a heavy set at 315 on the deficit deadlifts, and then just try to push 475 or maybe 500 on the block pulls just to get my hips used to that. Because honestly, that's what I feel like doing that with the block pulls on the trap bar or what is what allowed me to learn how to move that weight, at least starting at, close to lockout, and then, a few inches off of the ground, and get, understand that I have the strength to do it. I just have to be able to break it off the floor, and working on finding methods to do that. And I did. I'm probably a ways off from being able to deadlift 500 on a deadlift bar, but that's fine. It's not like I'm expecting myself to be able to do this right away. I've taken a hell of a lot of time to get this far, and I'm not too concerned about taking much longer to go further. I know that I can do it. It's just a matter of buckling down and making my way to where I need to be.